Greetings, EDU 639. The first time I worked with the wiki site, I looked over all of the locations attached to it. I was invited to register into the site. I completed the at-risk and differentiation portion of the wiki literature review. My discussion focused on how at-risk students are impacted when it comes to online learning or e-learning educational environments. The discussion included also educational technology use. I also responded to my team members if opportunities occurred during our Google Hangout replies, our meetings, or in our email replies when possible. We worked well as a team. We built good working relationships that was supportive. The wiki literature review contribute to me gaining much knowledge of of a new software site, and also information that pertains to a working of online operations as it relates to K through 12. I found it somewhat useful, but there were times where issues would occur that caused time to be consumed in finding solutions to my issues of performance needed for the review. I had issues with finding areas that was needed to access the locations for loading the literature review information. It was helpful when our team met to work together to resolve those issues. My team member Dana was able to direct everyone where to go to put things in place. So that made it easier to work with the software. That was a good thing. It was significant as we were approaching critical deadlines for our work. The literature proposal was the first area that was a test of our skills with the wiki website as we worked to pull our information together in a positive way. All fell in line as we could get it done. As for the middle of working with the wiki website, I found myself not as comfortable with working in technical aspects of the website. There were times that, according to the meeting instructions, some things were not necessarily easy to find or locate on the wiki website. For instance, the place for putting my work for the draft overview was a hindrance at times, not knowing where to put everything at once. The team was able to help resolve that issue by reminding me where to put everything related to our wiki literature review. I was able to look at the site and figure out what things could be done. The larger hindrance came when I thought I had submitted some of my references, but after putting them on the wiki website, I forgot to save the references to make it officially on it. This did create a little confusion, but was quickly resolved. The program itself did not affect my attitude towards the subject matter. I was still able to do the wiki literature review, and complete most of the requirements. Working on the wiki literature review was a good approach for use once you figure out what could be done and how to do it. The only problem I could see is the website is not as user friendly in some of its resources provided by the wiki website. I think it would be needed to be improved for its use. Some modifications needed for using other processing programs. I see potential for use if the formatting flaws are made to be more compatible with other software of the same category. The potential I see for the collaborative grouping possibility are good if changes are made to improve the program. I think the constant contact with my team members aided in making this an excellent working experience. Everybody was able to come together when needed to get everything done in a timely manner for the WikiLeaks review. The last use of the WikiLeaks website was how we as a team could respond to the draft checks. It was a decent work as we all could add our changes and corrections to the wiki literature review. The process of collaboration happened well until we got to the end of the process. The section that required the media to be put on our literature review became problematic as most of our team had issues with getting the wiki website to accept some of our media. Another flaw was the fact that most of the team had issues with pulling our sections into a collective singular wiki literature review file. We had to do an unassigned meeting to resolve the issue. The wiki issue did show the team's resilience in tackling issues that occurred. The problems were quickly diagnosed and we agreed on a common solution. This hindrance worked to bring the team together as a solution was found, and we still showed that improvement in the user friendliness needed some serious work to make it a stronger product. Again, the cooperation was enhanced as we worked to resolve the issues and turn in everything in a timely manner. As I say, as they say, teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks.